There was an archer. This archer was known across the countryside as one of the most skilled and prolific archers of his time. He had trained ever since he was a child by some of the best coaches around. He became so good and so skilled and so precise that he was better than those who were coaching him. Well, one day, he's strolling and walking across the forest, and he sees an arrow. And his arrow has hit the bullseye dead center with accuracy and precision. He doesn't recognize the insignia on the end of the arrow, and he doesn't know who it belongs to, but he's impressed with the level of precision, and he walks and he sees another one dead center in the bullseye, and another and another and another, and he's perplexed, and he's like, who in the world hits the bullseye directly in the center every single time? I'm the best there is, and not even I can hit it 100% of the time. I should have come across this person somewhere along in my training. Who in the world do these arrows belong to? He's walking, he's perplexed, and he sees this little girl just skipping along in the forest. And then he recognizes the arrows that she's carrying on her back. And he stops her. He says, "Hey, come here." And the little girl comes up. She says, "Yes." He said, "Whose arrows are those? I see those arrows all across the forest and all of these trees. Who do they belong to?" She says, "Well, they're mine." "These arrows are yours?" She says, "Mm-hmm." "You've been hitting all of these arrows on the bullseye, in all of these trees." She says, "Uh-huh." He says, "Well, how do you do it? Who trained you? As hard as I have trained and as long as I have been doing this, not even I can hit the bullseye every single time. How do you do it?" She said, "It's easy. I just shoot my arrow, and wherever it lands, I draw a bullseye right around it." That is the essence of this work, of creating culturally responsive classrooms, culturally responsive systems. Understanding that how our children land, how they arrive in our schools and our communities, they are perfect just as they are. It is our responsibility. It is our opportunity. It is our privilege to provide for them a culture that creates the bullseye for their life and their potential. That is the power that we have. That is the gift that we can give. That is the environment that we need to create. We should be able to create bullseyes.